Let me guess. You've been telling yourself, I'll start in 10 minutes. And then somehow, it's been 3 hours. The work is still not done. You're more tired than before. And now you feel guilty and unmotivated. Yeah. I've been there. More times than I'd like to admit. But here's the weird part. The problem isn't laziness. It's not discipline either. It's that your brain is terrified of starting. And today, I want to show you a 5-minute rule that feels almost stupidly easy, but once you understand the science behind it, you'll realize why it works frighteningly well. Stick with me. This might change how you start everything. Let's be honest. Starting is the hardest part. Not finishing. Not even doing it well. Just starting. Think about it. Opening the book. Writing the first sentence. Standing up from your bed. Opening that assignment tab you've been avoiding all day. Your brain sees that moment, and hits the panic button. Why? Because your brain doesn't see tasks the way you do. You see, I'll just study for a bit. Your brain sees, this could take forever. This might be painful. What if we fail? So it protects you. By scrolling. By procrastinating. By convincing you to start tomorrow. Not because it hates you. But because it wants comfort now. Here's the key idea. Your brain resists effort, not results. So what if we stopped asking it for effort? This is where the 5-minute rule comes in. The rule is simple. Tell yourself you're only going to do the task for 5 minutes. And then you're allowed to stop. No guilt. No pressure. That's it. Not 30 minutes. Not finish the chapter. Not be productive. Just 5 minutes. Anyone can do 5 minutes. And your brain knows that. So it doesn't panic. But here's the part most people don't understand. Once you start, even a little, something powerful happens in your brain. It's called task initiation momentum. Basically, starting reduces uncertainty, reduces fear, and activates dopamine after action, not before. Dopamine isn't the motivation chemical. It's the keep-going chemical. So when you sit down and actually begin, writing one sentence, solving one problem, reading one page, your brain goes, oh, we're doing this now. And suddenly, 5 minutes becomes 10. 10 becomes 20. And stopping actually feels harder than continuing. This is also linked to something called the Zeigarnik effect. Your brain hates unfinished tasks. Once you start, your mind wants closure. That's why Netflix episodes autoplay. And why unfinished work stays stuck in your head. You're hacking that system by starting small. Let me make this real. Example 1, studying. You tell yourself, I'll study for 5 minutes. You open the book. You read one paragraph. And suddenly you think, wait, this isn't that bad. Now you're in. Example 2, writing an assignment. You don't say, I'll finish the essay. You say, I'll write one bad sentence in 5 minutes. No pressure. No perfection. That one sentence unlocks the next one. Example 3, burnout days. Those days when you feel empty. 5 minutes is all you promise. Even if you stop after that, you've still won. Because consistency beats intensity every time. And here's a small but important truth. Starting builds identity. Every time you start, you become someone who shows up. Even on bad days. Now, an important warning. The 5-minute rule only works if you follow one condition. You must actually allow yourself to stop. If your brain thinks, this is a trick, we're doing an hour anyway, it won't work. The power comes from permission. Also, no multitasking. No phone, just for a second. Set a timer if you need to. Make the start clean and simple. Here's what happens when you use this daily. You stop waiting for motivation. You stop hating yourself for procrastinating. You build trust with your brain. And slowly, quietly, your identity shifts. From, I can't start anything, to, I always start, even if it's small. And that changes everything. Grades, confidence, mental health. Not because you became super disciplined, but because you stopped fighting your own brain. So let's recap. Fast. Your brain fears starting, not working. The 5-minute rule lowers resistance. Action creates motivation, not the other way around. Small starts build massive momentum. That's it. Tonight, don't promise yourself a perfect session. Promise 5 minutes. Open the book. Write one line. Start messy. And see what happens. If this helped you even a little, try it today, and come back tomorrow. We're not trying to be perfect. We're just trying to start. Let's level up together.